Alright, I'm not going to be physically in this video unless you can see me in that. No, you won't be able to. Yeah, you can see my hand. You see my hand. But today we're doing Bambi. This will be the third story in this book out of 72. Today we have Lapras join us. This one's a rescue one. He's missing a fin, a tail, uh, one of these things. The word's not coming to me. And we also have Uni. The camera might change a little bit because this is a longer one. I might have to get closer to the book to read because that's pretty far. But please bear with me. I'm still getting this. I love doing this for y'all. Y'all. All right. So we have Bambi. All right. Bambi came into the world in the middle of the forest thicket. The little hidden thicket was scarcely big enough for the new baby and his mother, but the magpie soon spied him there. "What a beautiful baby!" she cried, and away she flew to spread the news to all the other animals of the forest. Her chattering soon brought dozens of birds and animals into the thicket. The rabbits came hurrying, the squirrels came a-scurrying, the robins and bluebirds fluttered and flew, and at last even the old owl woke up from his long day's sleep. "Hoo, hoo," the owl said sleepily, hearing all the commotion. "Wake up, friend owl," a rabbit called. "It's happening, the young prince is born. Everyone's going to see him, and the squirrels. You come too." With a sigh spread, his wings flew off towards the thicket. There he found squirrels and rabbits and birds peering through the bushes at a doe, a little spotted fawn. The fawn was Bambi, the new prince of the forest. "Congratulations," said the owl, speaking for all the animals. "This is quite an occasion. It isn't often that a prince is born in the forest." The doe looked up. "Thank you," she said quietly. Then with her nose she gently nudged her sleeping baby until he lifted his head and looked around. She nudged him again and licked him reassuringly. At last he pushed up on his thin legs, trying to stand. "Look, he's trying to stand up already," everyone shouted. Shouted one of the little rabbits, Thumper by name. "He's awfully wobbly though, isn't he?" "Thumper," the mother rabbit exclaimed. "That's not a pleasant thing to say." Then you think that one's Thumper and that one to Mom. And we got the owls and the squirrel and the birds and the robin, the little Prince Bambi and the mama. And we're gonna turn the page now. Hold this page for me, Lapras. Uh-oh. I might have to hold it for you. I gotta read. The fawn's legs were not steady, it was true, but at last he stood beside his mother. Now all the animals could see the fine white spots on his red-brown coat and the sleepy expressions on his soft baby face. The forest around him echoed with countless small animals. A soft breeze rustled the leaves about the thicket, and the watching animals whispered among themselves, but the little fawn did not listen to any of them. He only knew that his mother's tongue was licking him softly, washing and warming him. He nestled closer to her and could close his eyes. Quietly, the animals and the birds slipped away through the forest. Thumper, the rabbit, was the last to go. "What are you going to name the young prince?" he asked. "I'll call him Bambi," the mother answered. "Bambi," Thumper repeated. "Bambi, that's a good name. Goodbye, Bambi." And he hopped away after his sisters. Bambi was not a sleepy baby for long. Soon he was following his mother down the narrow forest path. Bright flowers winked from beneath the leaves. Squirrels and chipmunks looked up and called, "Good morning, young prince." Opossums hanging by their long tails from the tree branch said, "Hello, Prince Bambi." The fawn looked at them all with wondering eyes, but he did not say a word. Finally, as Bambi and his mother reached a little clearing in the forest, they met Thumper and his family. "Hi, Bambi," said Thumper. "Let's play." "Oh, let's play," Thumper's sister cried, and away they hopped over branches and hillocks, tufts of grass. Bambi soon understood the game, and he began to jump and run on his stiff, spindly legs. Thumper jumped over a log and his sisters followed. Come on, Bambi, Thumper called. Hop over the log. Bambi jumped, but not far enough. He fell with a plop on top of the log. Too bad, said Thumper. You'll do better next time. Bambi untangled his legs and stood up again, but he still did not speak. And then this must be the game they're playing. There's 3 bunnies. I cannot tell which one's Thumper, though, but they're all bunnies, so they're all cute. So we're going to turn a page again. You enjoying this, Lapras? Yee. He pranced along Thumper, and soon he saw a family of birds sitting on a branch. Bambi looked at them. Those are birds, Bambi, Thumper told him. Birds. Bird, Bambi said slowly. The young prince had spoken his first word. Thumper and his sisters were all excited, and Bambi himself was pleased. He repeated the word over and over to himself. Then he saw a butterfly cross the path. Bird, bird, he cried. No, Bambi, said Thumper. That's not a bird. That's a butterfly. The butterfly disappeared into a clump of yellow flowers. Bambi bounded towards them happily. Butterfly, he cried. No, Bambi, said Thumper. Not butterfly, flower. He pushed his nose into the flower and sniffed. Bambi did the same, but suddenly he drew back. His nose touched something warm and fluffy. Out from the bed of flowers came a small black head with 2 shining eyes. Flowers, said Bambi. The black eyes twinkled as the little animal stepped out. The white stripe down his back glistened in the sun. Thumper the rabbit was laughing so hard that he could scarcely speak. That's not a flower, said Thumper. That's a skunk. Flower, repeated Bambi. I don't care, said the skunk. The young prince can call me Flower if he wants to. I don't mind. Flower, Bambi repeated. So Flower the skunk got his name. One morning, Bambi and his mother walked down a new path that grew lighter and lighter as they walked. Soon the trail ended in a tangle of bushes and vines, and Bambi could see a great bright open space spread out before them. Bambi wanted to bound out there to play in the sunshine, but his mother stopped him. Wait, she said, you must never run out on the meadow without making sure it is safe. She took a few slow, careful steps forward. She listened and sniffed in all directions, then called, Come! Bambi bounded out. He felt so good and so happy that he leaped into the air again and again, for the meadow was the most beautiful place he had ever seen. His mother dashed forward and showed him how to race and play in the tall grass. Bambi ran after her. He felt as if he were flying. Round and round they raced in the great circles. At last his mother stopped and stood still, catching her breath. Then Bambi set out himself to explore the meadow. Soon he spied his little friend the skunk sitting in the shade of some blossoms. Good morning, Flowers, said Bambi, and he found Thumper and his sisters nibbling sweet clovers. Try some, Bambi, said Thumper. So Bambi did. Suddenly a big green frog popped out of the clover patch and hopped over to the meadow pond. Bambi had not seen the pond before, so he hurried over for a close look. As the fawn came near, the frog hopped in the water. Where could he have gone, Bambi wondered. So he bent to look into the pond as rippled clear. Bambi jumped back for it. He saw a fawn down there in the water, looking at him. Don't be frightened, Bambi, his mother told him. You are seeing yourself in the water. So Bambi looked one more. So that's where they found this. Found Flower, and that's Thumper. There's that frog. Now we're going to turn the page. This time he saw 2 fawns looking back at him. He jumped back again, and as he lifted his head, he saw that it was true. There was another little fawn standing beside him. Hello, she said. Bambi blocked away and ran to his mother, where she was quietly eating grass beside another doe. Bambi leaned against her and peered out at the other little fawn who followed him. Don't be afraid, Bambi, his mother said. This is a little little Fallon. And this is your Aunt Ina. Can't you say hello to them? Hello, Bambi, said the 2 deer, but Bambi did not say a word. Yeah, I've been waiting to meet other deer, his mother reminded him. Well, Aunt Ina and Phelan are deer like us. Now, can't you speak to them? Hello, whispered Bambi in a small voice. Come and play, Bambi, said Phelan. She leaned forward and licked his face. Bambi dashed away as fast as he could run, and Phelan raced after him. They almost flew over that meadow. Up and down, they chased each other over the little hillocks, and they raced. When they stopped, all topsy-turvy and breathless, they were good friends. When they walked side by side on the bright meadow, visiting quietly together, one morning Bambi woke up shivering with cold. Even before he opened his eyes, opened his eyes, his nose told him there was something new and strange in the world. Then he looked out out of the thicket. Everything was covered with white. It is snow, Bambi, his mother said. Go ahead and walk out. It's all right. Bambi stepped out onto the snow very cautiously. His feet sank deep into the soft blanket. He had to lift them up high as he walked. Now and then, with a soft plump, a teeny snow would tumble from a leaf over his head onto his nose or back. Bambi was delighted. The sun glittered so brightly on the whiteness. The air was so mild and clear. And all around him, white snow stars came whirling down. From the crest of a little hill, he saw Thumper. Thumper was sitting on the top of the pond. Come on, Bambi, Thumper shouted. Look, the water's stiff. He thumped with one foot against the solid ice. You can even slide on it. Watch it, and I'll show you how. Thumper took a run and slid swiftly through the pond. Bambi tried it too, but his legs shot out from under him, and down he crashed on the hard ice. That was not so much fun. Let's play something else, Bambi suggested when he had carefully pulled himself to his feet again. Where's Flower? I think I know, said Thumper. He led Bambi to the doorway of a deep burrow. They peered down into it. There, peacefully sleeping on a warm bed of withered flowers, lay the little skunk. Wake up, Flower, Bambi called. Is it spring yet? Flower asked sleepily, half opening his eyes. No, winter's just beginning, Bambi said. What are you doing? Hibernating, the little skunk replied. Flowers always sleep in the winter, you know. Thumper yawned. I guess I'll take a nap too, he said. Goodbye, I'll see you later. So Bambi wandered back to the thicket. And then we have Thumper on the ice, doing his sliding. And we got a Flower doing their night-night. Can you slide? I think you can slide. Good job, Lapras. You went far. I thought you could be pulled back. Slide. Don't. Hold on. I'll make sure. Okay, yep. All right. Don't fret, Bambi, his mother said. Winter will soon be over and spring will come again. So Bambi went to sleep beside his mother in the snug, warm thicket and dreamed of jolly games that he and his friends would play in the wonderful spring to come. And then we have everyone playing here. The two that might be Fallon, Thumper, Flower, and the Owl, and Bambi. And that's that's the story of here. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'll have another story out sometime next week. Also had Uni as a guest appearance. I love Uni. Goodbye, thank you and goodbye, and have a great day and stay beautiful.